I lost that spark I lost myself along the process of trying to be someone that I'm not. Lost myself along the process of trying to give too much to people, situation, opportunity, connection that was not reciprocating back to me the energies that I deserve. Welcome to Awakening Truths, the podcast with Ana Santiago, wherein I share raw, sacred moments of how I shattered my old story and helped me rise up to the person who I truly am. So today's episode is something personal and something powerful. Let me take you back to the recent Awakening IG signature series episode entitled Trusting My Intuition Over Fear. So this particular episode, I will be having it bilingual. So I will be speaking in two languages, which is English and Filipino, so that I will be able to better share my certain story. So going back to the certain story, so there was a time na I kept choosing what is safe, what is familiar, rather than doing what I was meant to fulfill. So even though nandito na ako sa path na ito, I still choose what was familiar, what was safe to do, or what something na I didn't acknowledge was myself. There are certain things I needed to work on myself, but instead of looking within myself, I keep on looking on the external. I ignored the nudges, I ignored the signs that had been provided to me. I've been seeing a lot of angel numbers, I have been seeing a lot of signs. I kept pushing forward. I keep continuing what I was doing or what was expected for me to do or the practical side, even though my intuition was telling me that that is not it. Hindi yun. Hindi yun yung dapat mong gawin. So for this episode, I will be sharing my certain experience and also for those certain individual who might be resonating with this episode na nakaramdam ng quiet nudges that their inner knowing nila, they all intuitively know about certain things, kaya lang they choose to ignore what are the signs that had been given to them. And this particular episode will be somewhat informative and also will be eye opener for each and every one of it. So even though I'm not quite sure on what I was entering on or what I was going, it wasn't perfect yung mga ginawa kong changes, but it was sacred. And now let's talk about what it means to trust your intuition, and even though you still have doubts on a certain decisions and actions that you're going to make. So going back, actually, with what I was going to share, or what I will be sharing with you guys, is the recent one. So even though na experience ko na siya before, I we experience certain things over and over again. But here is the thing: the reason why we are experiencing those certain situation, this will be only testing us if we have learned from what we had experienced, or when we had experienced that kind of situation before, have we learned from our mistakes. So by learning from our mistakes, we will be making the different decisions and actions the way that we had did before, so that we can change the trajectory of the certain outcome. So connecting this in the particular concept of the episode of this podcast. So last year was somewhat transformative for me. Transformative in the way that it started by me guesting in TV shows, morning shows. That was something really unexpected. So I had been invited to be a guest in TV shows, not only once, but twice. But um it's more on creating a certain experience by having those certain exposure. By the mid of the year last year, I was also part of the panel of speakers of the festival, Stardust Festival of Light, hosted by Golden Light Codes, wherein it was presided by my soul sister, Erica. So I was invited to be a panel of speakers in there. But before I was part of that particular event, after being invited in certain guesting that has no abundance exchange, I was invited there just to show up and be myself. And for that, exchange of my certain services of showing up in that show, the airtime that I will be getting from them. So there was no energy exchange. So I was encountering most of that certain situation that year over and over again. I had been repeating experiences. As I mentioned earlier, I was also invited for another guesting that doesn't have an energy exchange. I was there of free will. I was um invited to discuss something, and by the means of the exchange of the services that I have provided in the show, I was provided the airtime. So that was another thing. And another one, again, I was also invited. So for 3 times, I was invited in certain guesting without having the same reciprocation, or the reciprocation of what I have been putting out, the energy that I have been giving to the certain activities. And after that, of those certain guesting that I have experienced naman, is I did try my luck in being part of pop-up events, which is that was the first, I had my first pop-up event experience with Figs and Archives. So they invited me to be a merchant. So with that, being part of the merchants or part of that pop-up event, you're going to pay the certain amount of fee, registration to be part of the booth or the reservation for your booth for that particular event. And mind you, my rates was not that enough, sufficient enough. And beyond of that certain registration, syempre, I needed to have my transport going to the certain destination back and forth. So I don't usually commute. Recently, I don't commute by jeepney, by train. I'm more inconvenient, lalo na if I will be having a lot of things with me. I used to ride Grab, the Grab car for me to get there in the destination. So meaning to say, my efforts doing those certain events, actually it's not only once, I was also invited again to be part of the merchant for 2 times for a different location, and it's the same thing. So I did pay for the registration again, and I wasn't able to get the return of what I had invested in the certain event. So meaning during the time that I was in that particular events, pop-up events, I wasn't able to gather or to have enough clients or to earn a lot of what I have been putting out, the energy, the exchange that I was putting out in the certain situation. So knowing that, to give you a certain background, knowing that I was currently encountering financial difficulties during that period of time, starting the year 2024, I was encountering financial difficulties due to a certain situation wherein in my previous um classes that I have enrolled, I was what do you call that? I wasn't able to, what do you call that? I don't want to, nung previous classes ko, from a certain mentor, I availed, to paano yung term? I don't want to have the term na budol ako ng dalawang course that I wasn't able to enroll myself. Kaya lang, syempre the guilt that it will be discounted, etc., etc. I said yes. So even though I meant to say no, even though hindi ko gusto, napao ako. And also at another thing, we have this certain collaboration that didn't work out. So during that period of time, transitioning to 2024, my judgment is clouded. So ibig sabihin, this particular situation that I was encountering, I was on a certain loop. I didn't experience it only once, but I was experiencing it through the whole year. So I wasn't able to have the reciprocation of the energies that I was putting out on situations, on people. Now I realize, while having this certain story, having this podcast, na yung ko nare-realize that the biggest lesson ko last year was more on my self-worth, my value, the value that I was putting out to the people, situation, opportunity, and I wasn't earning what I am putting out. I wasn't receiving enough, more than enough of what I was putting out. I was more on consuming myself. I was draining myself. Connected. This is connected to my recent episode of shrinking myself to be loved. The people pleaser in me. I was I was shelling out my energy so that I will be able to respond or to be present in certain situation, even though it was temporary. So the TV guesting, temporary happiness, and after that, I was expecting that by being in that certain shows, in those certain guesting, I was able to get the certain fame, the recognition that it will be brought about that by those certain guesting. Trusting that by those certain guesting, I will be receiving a lot of clients from that. That was my mindset. So on that certain situation, the guesting, the pop-up events, and the one of the certain, actually hindi pa yun awakening eh. So another thing after the certain activity with the festival, I was also invited to be part of the what representative of Stardust Festival in a certain event. And during that event as well, which is I was presiding tarot readings. Again, same thing. I wasn't able to earn back what was the energies that I was putting out. It was the location was in Makati. I had to ride Grab from Malabon to Makati and how much it's cost. And I didn't earn it in that certain event, what I was putting out. Again, to give you a certain context, I was encountering financial difficulties at that time. I had a lot of debts to pay, a lot of bills to pay, but yet I still answer to the certain opportunity, unsure of what that certain opportunity will be giving to me, what certain energies it will be providing. But again, ending the certain activities, grateful about the situation. So, still the same, I didn't really realize that time what was the thing I needed to work on. Until again, I was invited naman to be part of the panelists of my previous workplace to be one of the panel for thesis. So again, same thing. The pay came later after December na after Christmas. So the pay came later. And also I was invited to be part of the talk wherein I experienced, that was the certain first experience na kilalampag ako ng universe that time. I was invited to do a talk which is to be presiding a certain seminar to hospitality students. During the time that I was speaking at front, I experienced panic attack. I was having shorten of breath. I thought I wasn't able to finish my talk that time. As in, halos sinahapo ako by doing the talk. Because now I realize I was pressuring myself that I needed to execute this certain talk because ano ko siya eh, this was my forte. I was a professor before and I knew about what I'm going to talk about. But during the time that I was standing there at the stage, I was having a hard time finishing my talk even though I am fully knowledgeable of what I'm speaking about. So, luckily naman I did finish my talk, but really before I was able to finish it, I was having my palpitation, my heart was running in a mile, I was having that shortness of breath. And after that, natapos yung talk ko, I finally have this breath of relief during that time. And after that, I thought na siguro by going back to academe would help me with my situation. Because again, I was struggling financially when it comes to, I was struggling on my finances because I have a lot of bills to pay. And that the thing here is, the universe had been giving me a lot of signs na oras na to ask guidance or ask help to other people around you. But still, pinangatawangnan ko that I will not ask help with other people kasi I was the one who made this mistake and I'm going to take accountability, take responsibility of my decisions and actions, and I would not burden anyone else or other people with what I have did or the mistakes that I have made by choosing to avail two courses again, then maxing out my credit cards, etc. So, yes, I'm not perfect, even though my life looks perfect. But no, I might be looking okay, but in reality, I have suffered a lot this year. It's not more on physically, though it affects me physically. Why? Because I'm having this certain binge eating. I did binge eat recently, and that is the reason why I have this uncontrollable, not uncontrollable, but I'm now wanting to control it now. I'm going to go back again to the gym once I try to sort out situation. Anyways, so going back, I'm having a hard time because this is somewhat, as I've said, this episode is somewhat personal and very powerful because I'm sharing what I have recently experienced. And it was an awakening for me as well. So it almost broke me down. To tell you honestly, in this podcast, this year almost broken me down because I felt like I was going to give up. But I keep telling myself na nandito na ako. Ngayon ka ba susuko? You came this far not to came this far. So, I was encountering financial difficulties. I was consuming my energies in different situation and opportunities na hindi siya well reciprocated in my career, in opportunities, and also with connections. I also encountered connections during that year that was not fulfilling, na to the extent that because of those certain connection, my judgment was clouded. So, I did clear up the air in that certain situation. I did ask that person, kasi nga, siguro, I was turning into that certain connection, baka sakaling dun man lang kahit sa situation na yun, sa connection na yun, I can find fulfillment because I haven't find fulfillment with my certain situation. My finances is not getting any better during that time. My clients is up and down. Hindi siya ganun kumbaga parang as I mentioned, as what I was expecting na nag-guesting ako in certain shows, I was expecting na kahit paano magkakaroon ng changes from my financial situation or my status when I entertain or pag in-entertain ko yung mga certain opportunity na yon. And unfortunately, same thing, expectation was not met. So the reality is it didn't affect. Wala siyang naibigay sa akin na changes. Meron man, it did give me a client, one of my interviews, one of my guesting, I earn a client from there. And beyond that, wala na. And as I was saying, with my connection, I was also expecting na sana man lang, kahit naman dito sa connection na ito magkaroon na ng linaw. So, siguro, may awakening din, turning point din is isa rin yun, the connection. I did gain clarity regarding the situation, but also got triggered. Triggered by the certain connection again. So, gain clarity, but then got triggered by what I have experienced from the certain connection. And because of that, talagang medyo because of the certain trigger na brought about nung connection na yon, I almost talagang hindi ko na alam. I got lost. I got lost because of what had happened in the connection. I did come across one of my clients, which is another coach. So, we tend to plan an event. Nagplan kami ng event, which is the crossroads, kasi we are both encountering situations or triggering experience with our connections. And we decided to come out with an event. But unfortunately, on a few days before the event, I did listen to my nudges that time na hindi yun yung dapat na simulan ko. So, another distraction that I entered was the calling of the academe. So, as I mentioned earlier, I did have a talk, an event seminar in my previous workplace. And I raised up to my previous supervisor na I'm interested to go back to the academe. But earlier January this year, I told her na baka hindi na ako magtuloy because I'm expecting a lot of clients this year. Entering January this year, I'm expecting a lot of clients. But during that time na I did say no, same thing, wala pa rin nangyayari, walang progress. I was looking on the external. And then, she called me back again. Are you interested for the part-time position? Kasi we are needing of part-time faculty. So, to keep myself busy, so again, another distraction. I entered another distraction. So, I did end the event. I didn't push through with the event that we have organized with a fellow coach, which is Coach Kyle, shout out. And I enter another distraction, which is the academe. Sorry. So I'm grateful for being part of the academe, but again, I was underpaid. I was putting a lot of my energy all over the place. Pisces energy. I thought by doing this and doing that, I will be having the reciprocation of what I've been putting out. And throughout the 3 months that I was in the academe, that was talagang, siguro nagkaroon na ako ng realization doon na I wasn't paid enough. I was depleted again, na parang hindi ako nakakapag-recharge. And also, another triggering experience, I did have a client na talagang consuming ng energy ko. even though she paid for 1.5 hour boundaries. My boundaries was compromised. She did pay for 1.5 hour, but we exceeded more than what is being required. And again, my rates was not that kumbaga parang to compensate what is the energy that I'm putting out. So hindi lahat ng energy ko was reciprocated. And siguro doon ako medyo nagkaka-realize no ka, no, I'm not worthy of this. Pero hindi ko pa fully ito na-realize until to the later end na talagang yun na yung talagang wakening point ko talaga was the last week of May, the time, or the last week of April, na doon na talaga ako I needed to make certain changes. I need to apply changes na. So, talagang kailangan ko na siya talagang gawin to raise my rates. So, to sum it up, the real reason why I'm feeling those certain uncomfortability and also feeling drained because I wasn't giving enough credits to myself. I wasn't trusting my intuition. I was not listening to the nudges that the universe was and the sign that the universe was giving to me. That instead of working on my external reality, trying to fixing situations around me, it's time for me to look within myself. And dahil nagkaroon ako ng realization, siguro I did have 1 to 2 weeks na talagang I was inconsistent. Actually, for it go on to until 1 month na naging inconsistent ako when it comes to posting. Kasi nga parang I lost that spark. I lost that spark I lost myself along the process of trying to be someone that I'm not. Lost myself along the process of trying to give too much to people, situation, opportunity, connection that was not reciprocating back to me the energies that I deserve. Because ako mismo, I didn't give to myself the enough credit and the energy, the love, the care, the value, respect that I deserve. So, thinking of that, that is what I'm sharing to each and every one of my clients. But I myself, I was dishonoring or dismissing myself or not acknowledging myself, the efforts that I'm doing. So, that came to a certain point. That was my turning point. And now, even though I'm not quite sure, I did welcome the change. Because talagang it's long overdue na kasi. 1 year, I had been um, I had been receiving a lot of situations that would help me realize that I am undervaluing myself. I am giving myself less than what I deserve. So it go on for a year until I realized that that was the root cause. And now, recently as well, I uncover ano yung pinanggalingan nun. Why was I experiencing that kind of feeling? So, dahil with the all certain Saturn in Aries, um or what I don't know what transit is that. I tend to look back when I was on why I did feel that way, on what wound I was having that certain experience. It goes back to the time that my foster father died, and I almost stopped school kasi nga we did spend a lot in the hospital bills. Muntik na ako huminto nun. And feeling ko that time that I was not important na um, hindi ako important to be acknowledged. And also with that being said, with the financial situation, I was able to share it out to my sisters and brothers that I was encountering situation. And actually, they did get angry with me. Alam ko naman magagalit sila dahil sa kinahinatnan ng finances ko. So, they told me, yes, they would be angry, pero tutulungan naman din nila ako. Sana pala, that was the realization na sana pala sinabi ko noon pa. Kaya lang dahil nga because of the I fear, natatakot, expected me to be okay na kasi nga dahil with my certain situation. So, that was the awakening that I experienced na all I needed to do was to reach out to them, to communicate to them, and to trust that it will be working out for my highest good. I didn't trust it. Actually, the reason why I didn't trust it because I didn't trust myself that I was able to overcome it. What would they say? How would they react? Actually, yung pinaka ano dun is my family. The family that I grew up with. It's not more on the external, it's more on them. Because siguro, one of the thing that I was afraid of that rather than the external. So, even though I'm not quite sure on what is there on the horizon for me with these certain changes, but I'm glad I did. I did welcome this change, and beyond this certain change, I also restored the connection. I was able to speak now my truth unapologetically, not having those certain barriers I have na nilagay ko because I wasn't able to speak out to my siblings, my foster siblings. For those who don't know about, I'm an adopted child, an adopted daughter to the family that I grew up with. So I'm grateful to them. I'm very grateful and thankful to the family that had raised me up. Because even though I'm not blood related to them, they truly care to me. They truly care about me. Yun nga lang, I didn't trust myself enough na na they would care about me kasi I was living in fear. I have this certain fear na takot akong makagalitan, takot akong maging failure. Na kasi nga, yung standards that they have eh. Kasi the family that I grew up with is a very respectable people. And I'm afraid na madungisan ko yung pangalan namin, that I would be someone na kahihiya or anything because I'm a failure. But anyway, I'm not a failure. I'm not affirming that. So for those who are listening to this podcast, if you still here right to this end of this podcast, I know there's a part of you that already know na universe had been guiding you through. Alam mo na yung answer. You know the answers. Kaya lang, maybe you need some time to really pause and listen to that inner voice na binibigyan ka ng signs, binibigyan ka ng guidance. Sometimes, akala natin, we need to do things perfectly so that maging okay ang lahat. Where in reality, we don't need to be perfect to be accepted, to be loved by other people. We just need to be ourselves unapologetically. And you just need to be fully present for you to address kung ano man yung kailangan mong i-address na mga certain situation. And you had to be willing to trust yourself again. So, based on my experience, I was able to trust myself na kaya ko pala. That I'm worthy, that I'm deserving of their love, of the certain value, care, concern that they have for me, this family have for me. I'm truly worthy of that. Okay, so I love to hear your story. If you share this kind of story, do share it, comment it in the comment section. I would love to hear it from you guys. So again, this is what I have for you for this certain episode. If this stir up something within you, Again, do let me know in the comment section if you would like to share your own stories or anything that you would like to tell me with regards to this certain story. I would be happy to read them or to get back or to engage on those certain comments that you will be having. Okay, so again, this is Ana Santiago, your soul alignment coach, spiritual guide, and a tarot and oracle card reader. If you will be needing my certain services, tarot readings, video recorded or video call via Zoom, you can reach out to me. You can book a session with me at bit.ly/meeting with Ana Santiago. Same thing with the discovery call. If this certain story had stirred something in you and you wanted me to guide you through in this certain journey, I would love to journey with you and to guide you, to hold your hand, to overcome your certain uncertainties and to gain clarity with regards to your certain situation. Same thing, you can book your free discovery call with me with bit.ly/meeting with Ana Santiago. So this is what I got for each and every one of you. Maraming salamat po for those who are still listening up to this certain part of the video. So see you on the next. I would love to hear from you soon. So this is what I got for each and every one. Thank you again.